Good morning. Today's target, Polos, and trying to split the card. And if you look down now, I haven't really got the cards all that straight, are they? Now normally when you want to split a card, you've got to have one facing edge, but you can see, I can see both edges, the front and the back on both cards. This card is a much better card how it's standing, but that card, well, I don't know. Anyway, that's the target today. I've got nothing else. There's nothing down on the shelf. As you can see, there's nothing else down there apart from those swinging targets and a candle, but no, that's if I zoom right out, oh, I am right out. Okay, you can see how those playing cards, and they're just super glued on the edge, so I don't really know if they're going to stay there, because I normally have them clipped in, you know, but I thought this time we'd do that. And of course the Polos, 12 Polos, and that's on ordinary card what you get from Amazon, you know, in a way of if you've got a package. So that's the target, and I think after I do this shoot I'll be going down to Screwfix and see if I can get a pipe bender. They're about the cheapest place really. Right, okay, so we'll go for the hole. Dear me, you know, every day I sit here and take a shot, and I always forget this bloody safety. Oh, Mark, I saw your comment on that guy about lubricating his pellets, washing and lubricating. Complete waste of time, I think. Unless you're going to do competition shooting. He said at the range, but what I looked at was his garden, his back garden, although you didn't see the back garden, but you could see the houses and his fence behind him, you know. And then what did he say? At the end, he's going to try it all again. Complete waste of time. But I saw your comment, and yeah, I was going to leave a comment, but I thought it's not even worth it, you know what I mean? Right, okay, so we're going to go for the Polo. As you can see, that clipped it to the right hand side. Oh, it's took two Polos out. So this cardboard's no good. That one's gone right through. That one's just broke on the bottom. As you can see, the hole, it's just clipped it. The hole there is very low, and I was aiming a little bit to the left, so I need to go left and higher, I think, to clear that hole. So left and higher. Yeah, and that's cleared that hole. Left and higher, and that's cleared that hole. That's 3 standing. So I've got 3 out of 3 so far. So it's left and higher. No, that's shot well low. Unless it was my aiming, I don't know. Right, okay, that's good. What's that? 4 out of 4 now, isn't it? And that's got that one. That's 5 out of 4 to me. So it's telling me my scope is slightly out. Or it's the pellet, because that, look at that hole there, and where I was aiming. And again, mind you, I am at the bottom of the card now, so and again, yeah, okay. So it's possible pellets, but when you look at it, I've got 5 out of 12. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that actually. Right, okay, now splitting the card. I'll go for the hard one first, I think. Right, as you can see, it didn't split all that much. And you can see where the pellet landed. And I'm not... Oh, that's 12 shots. Right, I'm going to go for this hole here and see what happens. Yeah, that split it even more. Now, whether that split right through, I don't know. So that's 2 shots on that. And don't forget, this is super glued on, so I don't know. So I'm going to take that back part. And that's that back part. Now, as I say, I don't know whether that's split all the way through. Although it looks like it. So there's 3 shots on that card. We'll take this one now. See, that shot low, that pellet. Now I can't even tell how far that split is. Now I really can't tell how far that split is. Interesting though, isn't it? Dear me, 9 minutes, that's all. Looks like it's going to be a short video. Right, see now, I don't know where or how far that split is. Is it worth me trying to shoot again or what? I don't know. If I come back over to the right hand one and try and bend that card over. No. See, I can't tell how far the split is. But I do know one of my Polos, that one there, Just fell off. Right, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave the cards as it is, and I'm going to go back to the Polos and see if I can get another pellet through. And that one, no. And that one, no. They seem like they're dropping. So I need to go higher. And that went to the right. Well, I forget what pellets I've stuck in here. And that's gone straight through. So 2 have gone through that Polo there. And that was aiming slightly high to the left. So I'll do it again and see. I might do it again. That was the last shot. 24 shots, 11 minutes. Right, we'll have a walk down there and see what that card's like, I think. Right, okay. So for the card, no, it didn't split right through. As you can see, the middle. But that card has. And I'm surprised about that because, as I say, I couldn't see. All I could see was that from here. But that's split right round. And that one, as you can see, it's left. Oh, as you can see, it's left the middle part. But at the Polos, I got 2 shots in that one. I had 5 Polos with 1 shot in. Then I tried a double second shot, and I only got it in that Polo there. That one there. But the card split. Yeah, well pleased about that. As I say, I can't remember what pellets I was using. Oh, dear me. Just tripped over this. Yeah, quite pleased about that. Okay, I split 1 card. That was on the left hand side. I had 5 Polos with single shots in, and then I tried doing the second shot into the Polos, and I only got 1 Polo standing with 2 shots in. Yeah, so yeah, I'm pleased about that. I had a nice phone call from Paul yesterday. We spoke for about 2 hours on the phone, and he's asked me to go to Northampton and shoot at his local range, which I take him up on his offer. You know, it will be interesting. Nice day out. Not quite sure when I'm going to do it, but yeah, thanks Paul. Yeah, and of course, you can just phone any time if you want to chat. You know, like anybody, just phone and we can have a good old chat, yeah mate. But yeah, coming back to the target, well pleased, yeah mate. Oh, I better turn the scope off. What are we? 91%. Don't know if you can see it. 91%. So it's dropped 10%. Well, 9% in 2 weeks. So that's not bad, is it? So you can imagine if I charge up round about, if I recharge this round about 60, maybe 70, how many weeks I'm getting. Yeah. I'm not quite sure how far down you should go with the battery, to this type of battery before charging, but I normally do it around about 60%, I think, maybe just a little bit over. As for, I forget who he said now, the comment this morning, one of the comments this morning about me buying a new rifle, would I consider a Springer? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would consider buying a Springer, although I would find it, I think, a little bit tiring for me, but yeah, I wouldn't mind having one. And but then I've looked at the prices, and to buy a decent one, around about the £400 mark, well then I could literally go out and buy another Crow, in PCP, or another sort of gun. But as I said, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to buy or not. I've got too many really. I might have to get rid of one, like the Beeman, or Beeman, any Iconics really. Before I even think about buying another one, I think. But a Springer, it would be a challenge for me, I suppose. Last time I shot a Springer must have been around about 1970, I think. And that was an old BSA. It was like a complete round barrel, big thick round barrel. I think it was a BSA, but I mean that was absolutely spot on. Anyway, I'm just gabbing on about nothing now, so if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, leave your likes, and I'll see you again later. As I say, I will be going to Screwfix, see if I can buy a pipe bender. Oh, coming back to one of the comments about, I think it was Chris said about shooting through a pipe, about shooting at the side of the pipe so it goes in and round the bend. No, I didn't do that when I shot. I just shot through the hole, and it just done its own thing. Now whether it bounces inside the tube or the copper pipe, I don't know, because it happens so fast. Now as soon as it's in the hole, it's coming out the other end, you know what I mean? It's good fun. True, if the pellet doesn't hit the bend, how can you say it? If the pellet don't hit the bend right, it could dent the inside of the pipe, or dent the pipe anyway. But normally, well, what I found, that whether you're shooting for the middle of the hole or what, the pellet will sooner or later touch the side and come round with it, Now what happens inside there, I don't know, because it happens so fast. I mean, not even half, well, you can imagine the speed of the pellet. It's not even a half a second until it comes out the other end. So, but I've seen this done with a plastic pipe. Of course, plastic with lead would cause friction, so the pellets are going to be slowing down so much. But I saw that done by a firearm, you know what I mean? Yeah. But no, it's good fun. And I've been going for a pipe bender that does 15 and 22 mil. Never mind about 22 because that's going to be a big hole. The 15 is okay. And also, if you buy a coil of 10 mil, you can bend that also its shape, although it might not be a true bend sort of thing if you try and bend it by hand. But even so, that'll still go through there. And you can also get a 9 and 8 mil, which would be interesting to do as well. But at the moment I'm just concentrating on the 15 mil pipe bender. So, you know, copper's quite expensive. A copper tube is quite expensive. So yeah, just make the tube, just make a pipe up first and try it out, and then I can decide whether to come down in the hole size, you know what I mean? Be nice to go through I don't know, an 8 mil copper pipe. Be interesting, wouldn't it? Right, okay, I'm off. Okay, see you later. Bye.